Feeling overwhelmed by the constant barrage of passwords? You know the drill, creating complex combinations, remembering them all, dealing with forgotten password resets, and the nagging fear of a data breach. What if I told you there's a way to ditch most of those passwords and embrace a simpler, more secure future? A future where logging in is faster, more convenient, and significantly harder for hackers to crack. Welcome to the world of passkeys and hardware security keys like the YubiKey, and today, we're going to explore how you can integrate these cutting-edge security measures with your Gemini account. This isn't just about making your digital life easier, it's about fundamentally strengthening your online security, protecting your valuable crypto assets, and achieving peace of mind in an increasingly complex digital landscape. For years, passwords have been the cornerstone of online security. They're a necessary evil, a barrier designed to keep unauthorized individuals out of our accounts. But let's be honest, they're also a massive headache. We're told to make them long, complex, and unique for every single service. We're encouraged to use password managers, which are great, but still rely on that one master password. And despite all our efforts, password breaches are a constant threat, often leading to phishing attacks, identity theft, and financial losses. The problem with passwords isn't just their memorization burden, it's their inherent vulnerability. They can be guessed, brute-forced, stolen in data breaches, or phished through deceptive emails and websites. Once a hacker has your password, they essentially have the key to your digital kingdom. This is where passkeys and hardware security keys step in, offering a revolutionary alternative that moves us beyond the limitations of traditional passwords. So, what exactly is a passkey? Imagine logging into a website or app without typing a single character. Instead, your phone, computer, or a dedicated security key handles the authentication process for you. That's essentially a passkey. Technically, a passkey is a digital credential that allows you to sign into websites and apps without using a traditional password. It leverages public key cryptography, a highly secure method of encryption, to create a unique cryptographic pair, a public key stored with the service you're logging into, like Gemini, and a private key stored securely on your device. When you try to log in, your device uses its private key to prove its identity to the service, and the service uses the public key to verify that proof. The beauty of this system is that your private key never leaves your device, making it incredibly difficult for attackers to steal. Even if a website you use suffers a data breach, your passkey remains secure because your private key isn't stored on their servers. Passkeys are phishing resistant, meaning even if you land on a fake website, your passkey won't authenticate because it's tied to the legitimate domain. This makes them significantly more secure than traditional passwords. Now, let's talk about YubiKeys. While passkeys are a general concept for passwordless authentication, a YubiKey is a physical hardware security key that can store your private passkeys and other credentials. Think of it as an incredibly secure, tamper-resistant vault for your digital identity. YubiKeys offer an extra layer of security and convenience. Instead of relying solely on your phone or computer, you have a physical device that you plug in or tap to authenticate. This means even if your computer is compromised with malware, the YubiKey acts as an independent, secure authentication factor. YubiKeys are designed to be incredibly robust. They're resistant to crushing, water damage, and extreme temperatures, making them a reliable companion for your digital security. They support various authentication protocols, including FIDO2, which underpins passkeys, OTP, one-time passwords, and PIV, smart card functionality. This versatility makes them an invaluable tool for protecting a wide range of online accounts. For high-value accounts like your Gemini crypto exchange, a YubiKey provides an unparalleled level of protection. So, why are passkeys and YubiKeys particularly relevant for your Gemini account? Cryptocurrency exchanges are prime targets for cybercriminals. The assets held within these accounts are often highly valuable, and a successful breach can lead to significant financial losses. Traditional password security simply isn't enough to withstand the sophisticated attacks employed by determined hackers. By using passkeys, especially those secured by a YubiKey, you're building a formidable defense around your crypto assets. Let's dive into the practicalities of setting this up with Gemini. The process is remarkably straightforward, designed to be user-friendly even for those who aren't cybersecurity experts. First, you'll need to log into your Gemini account using your existing credentials. Once logged in, navigate to your security settings. This is usually found under your profile or account settings, often labeled something like security, account security, or two-factor authentication. Within the security settings, you'll typically find an option for passkeys or hardware security keys. Gemini, like many forward-thinking platforms, has embraced these modern authentication methods. Select the option to add a new passkey or security key. If you're using a YubiKey, this is where you'll be prompted to insert it into a USB port on your computer or tap it against your NFC-enabled device, like a smartphone, if you're setting this up on your mobile. Follow the on-screen instructions, which will guide you through the process of registering your YubiKey with your Gemini account. This usually involves a simple tap or touch of the YubiKey's metallic sensor to confirm your presence. If you're opting for a software-based passkey, stored on your phone or computer, you'll typically be prompted to use your device's built-in authentication methods, such as Face ID, Touch ID, or your device's PIN. This creates a passkey that is securely stored within your device's operating system and synchronized across your devices if you use a platform like Apple's iCloud Keychain or Google's Password Manager. Once the passkey or YubiKey is successfully registered, Gemini will confirm its addition to your account. It's a good practice to give your new passkey or YubiKey a descriptive name, especially if you plan to add multiple ones in the future. For example, my iPhone passkey or work YubiKey. This helps you manage your security credentials more effectively. After setting up your passkey or YubiKey, you'll have the option to set it as your primary login method or as a secondary authentication factor. For maximum security and convenience, I highly recommend making it your primary login method. This allows you to completely bypass your password for most logins. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.